You know, my love, it's hard to realize that your love is never enough. And especially for the fact that, finding out after the fact that they fucking, um, tell you that they didn't even want the relationship in the first place, but they continued being in the relationship because they didn't want to be alone. They wanted a companion. That's not a reason to be in a relationship, people, at all. There's no reason to be in a relationship just to have somebody there with you. That's when you need to be alone. That's when you need to fucking take care of yourself and learn to be alone. Relationships are hard. The relationship with yourself is the hardest. No, okay, here, let me back here. Relationships are not hard. They're not. They're not supposed to be hard at all. So if you're finding that your relationship is hard, then you really need to think about it. The relationships aren't supposed to be hard. You should be able to talk to your person. You should be able to do whatever you want with, making sure you're not crossing any boundaries that they've laid down for you. There's healthy ways, and like I've said before, there's fucking science behind everything. So my friends that are having these issues in their relationships, they're only staying for the kids, or they're only staying because they don't know where to go or what to do after that. Like, there's so much involved, but discussing it with their person, I think, will help the relationship by saying, hey, I don't think that we belong together, and I think that we should separate and find the best way to separate. Because these are like LTRs where they need to, separate so no one gets hurt. Because if there's children involved, animals involved, they have to file for divorce. They need to separate fucking belongings. There's certain things that you need to do at the end of a relationship. And there's a civil way to fucking do it. And that we were discussing about emotionally cheating. You know, Emotionally cheating is cheating, period. I don't give a shit what you say. Cheating physically is cheating. Like I said, you need to define the relationship. Um, but am I a relationship expert? No. I'm a relationship expert because I know what not to do because I've been doing it for too long, making stupid decisions, But I do know that hopefully the next relationship that I'm in is, you know, I am better at the things that I've had hard times in the past, which I have been working on. Like, I've been separated for almost a year. I've been single. I've been taking care of myself before getting into a relationship because I don't want to bring any baggage into a relationship, because most people, that's what they do. They bring the baggage of the relationship before. And it's okay to have some baggage, but uh not so much that it can affect the relationship horribly. Like, everybody has baggage. And someone that I know was like, has a lot of issues, and they're like, well, when I get in a relationship, the person that I'm with is going to help me work on those issues. And I was like, what the fuck? No, 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 no. That's not how it goes. When you get in a relationship, you should have already taken care of these things, and it's not your partner's their fucking duty to fucking take care of you in that manner in the beginning of the relationship, where they're like, oh, well, you have these issues and I'm going to work on it with you. No, that person needs to be like, I have not seen any relationship where it worked out where they were like, okay, this is what's wrong with me. And they're like, okay, I'll help you with that. No, that's not our job, you guys. Like, it's not our job to help somebody. Oh, shoot. It's not our. Are you still there? Is it pause or is it still going? Okay, it's still going. I need to turn that down. It's not nobody's duty to do that. No one whatsoever. It's no one's duty to fix somebody else or all of that. Like, I understand if, like, you've been in a relationship for a bajillion years and things start coming up, then yeah, I understand that. But in the beginning of the relationship, that is not cool. To to think that your partner's gonna be like the one that's gonna fucking no, that's not fair. Take care of yourself before you get into a relationship. It's not fair to your partner at all. And it'll either, this is what I always say, it'll either break it or make the relationship. But most of the time, I think that it breaks the relationship because I've been there and I've seen it. And I've seen it without me in the picture, like with other people. Like, you have to take care of yourself before you get into a relationship and make sure that you are the best you, the healthiest you. For me, that's why I'm like taking care of a garden. Okay, so this is going to sound silly, but I feel like it's kind of a real thing. So, in the movie 28 Days, not 28 Days Later, but 28 Days with, oh my God, how did her name just skip my brain? Oh my God, I see her. Miss Congeniality. What is her? Oh my God. See, this is the thing about ADD people. Sandra Bullock. Fuck. I had to reach into there deep. It was deep there. It was so deep because I was like thinking Practical Magic, and all of her other movies came to my brain, and then I finally pulled it out. Sandra Bullock. So, oh, Sandra Bullock. So, I need to hold on. So, Sandra Bullock, is in this movie 28 Days, and she goes to rehab for her drugging and drinking. And they say not to jump into a relationship, while you are sober, while you are healing. Get a plant. And if you can get a plant, I just can see the scene in my head. If you can get a plant and take care of that and keep it alive for a year, then you're good to go to be in a relationship. I fucking stand by that as well. I am growing. I am healing myself as I am fucking taking care of this garden. Finally it's the season where I can grow shit. So here I am. But that's not the whole point of me like growing a garden. Like, this is what I do every spring. So, uh, in the fucking scene in the movie, I think he's Swedish. He has a fucking plant and a dog, and like they run into each other, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm trying to keep him alive so I can be in a relationship," because he just wants love, and he's this cute little foreign dude. And that's what I think about. If you cannot keep a plant alive, if you cannot take care of something and keep it alive and keep it healthy, then don't be in a relationship yet. This is why I tend to my garden. I'm making something grow. And I myself am my own garden, and I am taking care of myself and making sure that I grow to be healthy because, I've let myself down numerous times where I just jump relationship to relationship and not given the time to heal. And it was not good. So now here I am, finally doing what I really need to do for myself, and that is being my own gardener to myself. Sorry for that noise in the background, if you can hear it. So I'm taking care of myself and I am tending to me. I am taking care of me, making sure that I'm healthy. And the sad thing is, with people who do this, jump from relationship to relationship with kids, like I said before, like they learn from you. They learn how to have a healthy or unhealthy relationship. So if they see you jumping from relationship to relationship, then that's what they're going to do. It could either make them or break them. And that's the shitty words. I hate saying that, but it's the fucking truth. And, that's why you need to show healthy relationships and have healthy relationships with family members, healthy friendships, healthy everything. You need to show positive relationships for everyone, you know. And I'm sure if you didn't see your mom or dad having a healthy relationship or didn't have any friendships, like, you need to have these things. If you don't, then what the hell? What's going to happen? Well, now we know what's going to happen, right? Like, you're unhappy. So Taylor Swift's Taylor Swift song, um, I Bet You Think About Me, like, that song is such a good song. Like, I was listening it and really listening to it this morning, and I was like, damn, girl. Like, I've been there. I feel her. Um, so yeah, I don't know why I said that, but I was just thinking about it because I've been listening to Red, Taylor's version this morning, because we're not, my supervisor took me off the phones to deal with web cases. So that's what I'm doing, and I've been doing that for 2 days now. And, but that album is really good. The Red album is the album that I fell in love with. I'm not going to go on a Swiftie tangent here, but I just wanted to say that. But, healthy relationships are work. And I'm not going to say the word hard because nothing should be hard. You should just put in work. Work is what everybody needs to do. Because different people communicate differently. And, if you speak different languages, you can learn the other person's language. And some people don't want to put that effort in. Then they are either with the wrong person or they should not be in a relationship. Because what's the point? Like, if you just want to bang and have somebody around, then okay. But you go find that, but not to where you're putting another person's heart and feelings at risk, because that's not cool. It's not cool at all. So, you know, that's why, I've been single for almost a year, and I'm tending to myself in my garden, literally and figuratively, so that I can be a healthy person for the next person that I get in a relationship with, and I know what I want, and I've always known what I've wanted. I just keep fucking like, they made fun of me on my birthday dinner last Friday. They were like, "Oh, she showed you all those red flags, and you were like, ooh, that's my favorite color." Assholes. But your best friends are the ones that should be telling you these things. If you're, like I said in the last episode, if your friends are not transparent with you and you don't know who they are and they don't know who you are, then what the fuck's the point? Like, just keeping people around to say that you have friends, that's not cool. I just want to make one observation. Bailey Sarian, I am get text messages from her shop. I feel like it's every day. Every other day, it looks like. The 1st, the 5th, and today. What's today? The 11th. 1st, the 5th, and today. So maybe a few times a week, it feels like. But anyhow, I don't mind looking at her. She's a beautiful woman. Oh man, it's been an interesting day. And, to my friends that are having these issues, if you're listening to the podcast, I just want you guys to be happy. And everybody, I just want to be happy. Everyone. Happiness is the best thing. Happiness. And the best thing for you guys is to fucking talk to your person. Like, one of them I'm very proud of. I am super proud of, because she was like, "So what's going to happen? We're both unhappy. Why did you beg me to come back? And what's going to end up happening is you and I are going to be sleeping in 2 separate beds in 2 separate rooms. And that's not what I want. That's not the life that I want." And I was like, I am proud of you for fucking saying that. Like, thankfully that you said that to them, because that's not the way you want to be with somebody, is living in separate rooms. You can love somebody, but is that the life that you want? Is just that's not what she wants. If that's what you want, then okay, good. That's what you want. You want to fucking be together and sleep in 2 different beds. But a lot of people don't. They want the fucking notebook. They don't want blank space. You know what? That's the title of this fucking episode, you guys. And then my other friend, like, thankfully they fucking told their partner that I don't see myself marrying you.